Oh,
Dang
did you
right,
hear
we're
that?
No.
dang right, we're recording in progress.
How did we do it before when we didn't have her to tell us that we were recording?
You know what? Yeah, I couldn't tell you. Maybe just luck of the Irish. Who knows?
just rolling with it. Just rolling.
That's right. I figured it's about that time. Cue up that intro. Here we go.
Oh, there we go. Intro.
We're back.
We're back. We have a new guest. Oh, wait a minute. This is right away for Jennifer.
Oh,
Nuclears.
nice. Alex,
and
you're
it's
gonna
not
like
just
that.
We're gonna do a little Oktoberfest.
Okay. I thought it was
Better than wine.
Yeah. Alex, he told me he had Moon Man and then Oktoberfest, and he went with Oktoberfest. Can't make the guy choose what to drink, you know.
Nope.
Yeah.
So who's our
Kirkland
guest
Light,
this
though.
week?
I'm Ashley. I'm this one's wife.
Okay, cool. You're like, this is your third
Another
time
Ashley.
picking.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I suppose.
So you're in the veterans. You're in
We'll
the
see how it
veterans.
goes. I don't know.
Do you remember how you
I'm
did
winging it
last
this
year?
time. I'm trying to. I
Sally,
don't
do you-
remember.
No.
Not good.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
Well,
Well,
let's take a
improve.
quick look at last time. Wow.
Oh wow.
Wow.
Wow. Wow. Wow.
Let's just call picks. It's over. Dean won.
Yeah. For the first
Yeah.
time, Dad had like above and beyond 500, and the rest of us were at 500. So,
Yep.
you know,
As I was watching the weekend go along, I'm like, oh my goodness, my picks are awful this week. I was like, oh, Illinois lost, Clemson lost, Northwestern, Wisconsin. That was a tough one.
That was
Wisconsin's
rough. That
lost.
was a tough one.
Yeah, that was not easy. JSU did not show up at all. So
They
that
did
was
not.
that was pretty brutal to watch. I was like, yeah, let's go Gamecocks. And absolutely nothing. Like, I'm pretty sure they got shut out. You know what? Ever since that national championship run, they've just been below. So I don't think we're going to be talking about many JSU games the rest of the season, but we'll see.
We'll see. You never know.
I'll tell you what,
And,
though, it's pretty exciting for South Dakota State to be a big FBS, or not big FBS school, but a FBS school. So looking pretty tough this year.
Yeah, that was a big win.
Absolutely.
And-
Watch out, NDSU.
And where is it?
I know,
So
kind of scary.
we had for the first time a team get exactly what the spread was.
Right. Yeah.
Gophers lost by 14. Spread was 14. Who wins on that one?
Alex, what do you think?
That's why I
So-
said, like, last year, it's like you got to throw the 0.5s in there just for that reason.
Mm-hmm.
So we have a
Whatever
couple
team
of
was
them.
picked by 14, as long as they won by 14, that would be it.
Okay. Going back to it.
Sally
Going back to it.
took the words
No,
out
no,
of
no.
my mouth.
If they're picked to win by 14 and they did it, then that's it.
Then they covered.
Bingo.
Yeah. Right.
I mean, I can't agree with that more. You're picked to win by 14. You won by 14.
Right.
Ipso
Of course
facto.
you're going to say that, Josh.
I picked Minnesota. I was the losing end.
I know. Of course you're going to say that. No, that's why I always have the 0.5s in there, just in case. Clear cut. That's what it is.
No, we don't need clear cut. We just clarified it.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, we'll make up rules as we
That's
go.
exactly what we're doing. As
Well, and
you
it's-
can tell.
You think about it, of all the games we've picked, that was the first time ever it hit exactly on the spread.
Yeah. And Ashley and I We both picked opposite teams. We're both hoping for a point one or another, a field goal somewhere. Never happened. I agree with Sally 100%.
Yeah. Well,
What?
it was.
There's a lot of season left.
Yeah,
And
there's-
we have multiple clear-cut number wins to pick this week. So majority vote, let's go. If your team hits that cover, your team wins. All in favor, say aye. Aye. That's it. I'm the only one.
But whatever.
I say we throw the 0.5 in there. It's the definitive. If you
Well,
can't
how
mess
do you
it
know
up-
to go? How do you know to go 0.5 up or below? If
Yeah,
it's
that's-
not written.
we talked about this last
Yeah.
year too. It was like, oh,
Yep.
Sally, I was really hoping for an I there, but I heard nothing.
I mean, it was just a little delayed. I didn't know if, as a guest, I really get a say.
You
But
have a say. You're
yeah,
no,
I mean, if
I've
they cover,
just
they cover.
in just going from our talks in Arizona when Alex was Dick's bookie
okay.
on covering. It just they were picked to win by 14 and they won by 14.
Mhm.
You know,
Can we just settle this? Dad, I didn't hear an I out of you, but
I
you
would-
just supported my statement.
I would say that, yes.
Sally, would you agree with your statement earlier?
Yeah.
I don't care. Roll with it.
Alex,
Oh.
majority votes.
I will disagree with it, but whatever.
Welcome to democracy, Alex.
So how would you throw the 0.5 in, Alex? I
Let's
agree
add
with
the
you.
0.5.
Just add one.
Yeah.
But what about
That's
subtracting?
what we did last year. Anywho.
It would make it clean cut. There's no doubt.
Exactly. Because you could debate that back and forth.
Well, that's why you vote on it.
Yeah, we voted.
Yeah.
If the winning team hits that number, they covered. Plain and simple. There's your clean line.
Okay, we'll table that and let's get started, Alex. Get us going.
In that one.
Anywho, we got some big spreads this week.
Oh boy.
Yeah, first week done in the books. Some big games. Any of you guys watched Wisconsin? I know you didn't, Josh, but it was pretty exciting to see 80,000 fans jump around in between third and fourth quarter. I got goosebumps.
It
It
was
was freaking
cool.
sweet.
Yeah. That's the magic of Camp Randall, plain and simple.
Yeah.
And could you imagine just being there? Just electric, absolutely electric. But they did not come out on top. Penn State punched them in the mouth and they ran with it, which was a big shock. I really thought from all the Wisconsin fans that I know of that I don't even remember the name of their quarterback, but man, he is Mertz. Yeah, he's a veteran. He's been there a couple of years and he just didn't show out. And in front of his home crowd and everything, he had no excuse not to. And brutal.
Alex, explain this to me. And I just pulled this up and I had heard about this when people were talking about it. Time of possession, Wisconsin had 42 minutes, Penn State 17.
That's a tough loss right there. When you control that time.
It was pretty rough.
I mean, the turnovers at the end absolutely crushed Wisconsin. They would get down to the red zone. They couldn't score. And Penn State's offense was absolute garbage. I watched the entire game. They could not do anything. And at the very end there, a few good plays. Looked pretty good.
There you go.
I mean,
It's like the old.
Never good. It was a defensive battle. It was 0-0 going into halftime. So,
And Mertz had a couple interceptions, it looks like.
yep, little crucial fumble. No, the biggest thing was
Messy.
he couldn't hand the ball off to the running backs. They
Oh.
fumbled it 3 times just in the
Oh,
handoff alone.
That's a burn.
So, anywho,
Okay. Well, and
This
just
week.
before the Gopher takeaway, man, exciting, just like you're saying, jam-packed, super fun environment. Gophers offense, can't fault them at all. I mean, 31 points against arguably one of the best defenses in the country.
Yeah.
And there's a few athletes on Ohio.
There's like, okay, you know what? Now it's time to win.
Yep.
It's like, boom, big play, big play.
I remember seeing a stat watching the game. They had 5 touchdowns, and all of them were 30 plus yards. 2 of them were 70 yards. How many football meetings have we all been a part of? All right. We got to limit the big plays, make them grind it out. And Minnesota didn't do that. But
you scored that touchdown, get you back into it, give you hope. Just don't give up a big play. What do they do?
Right.
Give up a big play.
But the takeaway is that they never rolled over and died. They fought back. Even with the huge loss of Ibrahim, they still managed to march down the field and score a touchdown. So there is positives in that. They played one of the best teams in the country, hands down, and they fought and competed with them. Gets me excited for the rest of the season. Now, I know the hype of it was a huge part, but we'll see how they pan out the rest of the season.
Yeah, 377 yards of offense for the Gophers. That
not bad.
Not bad.
Tough.
But
okay, we'll start us, Alex.
Okay. So Minnesota right away. Miami, Ohio at Minnesota. The spread is 19 for Minnesota to win. With how Minnesota looked last week against
Sally
Ohio
have
State.
to say?
Oh my God, I got excited.
I know. Sally, what's Minnesota, how they looked. Sally, what do you have to say?
I don't know. I don't think Minnesota can cover that.
Okay. So, but will they win?
Yes, but they're not going to cover the spread.
Okay. Alex.
Minnesota is going to trample Miami, Ohio.
Couldn't agree more.
I mean, with how they played against Ohio State, even with Ibrahim out, they looked freaking tough. Defense looked okay. I think they're going to roll over and beat them pretty handily, Minnesota.
Yeah, Minnesota's going to be upset. They competed with number 4 in the nation, now number 3.
Yep, they're going to win, and
they're going to absolute dominate the game. Their run pass offense is going to look pristine against a way lesser defense, and our defense is going to shut down a way lesser offense. Let's go, Sky Yuma.
Yeah, I'm with you completely. This is the offense is going to light it up. Keep an eye on, and they tried going deep a couple times. And if you notice, Daniel Jackson got behind the defense. Tanner just couldn't throw it far enough. And OB is back, the other wideout. And Bryce Williams is not Mo, but Bryce Williams can be a beast. Gophers will win and will cover.
There we go. Sally, that's the point to make up right there.
Off to a great start here.
That's right.
Okay, next game, Illinois at Virginia. Virginia is picked to win by 10.5 points.
We'll go Virginia. They'll cover.
Okay.
Bing, bang.
Boom. I'm also going to go with Virginia to cover, even though Illinois beat Nebraska. And Nebraska covered the 40-point spread last weekend. I just have no faith in Illinois. Virginia. Win, cover the spread.
I'm a little bit torn.
It's a tough one.
It is. But I'm going to let the at Virginia. I just don't think Illinois is that bad of a team, but they're not that good of a team.
Exactly.
And you
Same
know
with
what?
Virginia.
Good old Virginia people. I just don't know. This is brutal.
I just had to make a choice because I'm in the same boat. I could go either way really fast.
Right. You know, I'm gonna stick with Big Ten. I'm gonna go Virginia wins, but Illinois prevents the cover. So Illinois.
This is the first regular season meet between these two. Last one was quite a game at the Micron PC Bowl.
Oh God, my second favorite bowl.
Illinois 63, Virginia 21
Okay,
in
that was last year?
1999.
Oh, 99. Ah,
Oh, same team,
Okay.
same coaching staff. Let's
yeah,
go.
exactly.
I think Brett's gonna get them going. I don't know if Illinois is gonna win, but they're not gonna get beat by that much. So I'm gonna pick Illinois on this one.
Okay.
All right, next game, FBS Youngstown State at Michigan State. Michigan State is picked to win by 35 points.
They're gonna win, but not by 35 points. That's a lot of
That's
points.
That's all. Yeah, same thing with Nebraska last year
Yeah,
or last week.
yes, yeah.
I know Youngstown last year was not that good. They're decent in the FBS.
Yep.
Their coach used to coach for Nebraska, failed miserably. Keep it going. Michigan State's going to beat them by more than 35 points. MSU is going to win and cover the spread.
See, I'm with Sally on this one. I've heard of Youngstown. We know they can be good in the FCS. Michigan State they're showing out so far this year, which is good. But I also feel that they're going to get up early and Youngstown may creep up a little bit. And then they'll put in their second starters and everything like that. So I know Michigan State's going to win this game, but Youngstown State is going to prevent them from covering the spread. Let's go Youngstown State.
I'm doing the same thing.
Oh, come
I'm
on.
changing it.
Whoa.
We've done this
think you can do
before.
that.
I'm gonna put my 0.5 in right now.
Yeah.
Yep. Yeah, throw that 0.5 in there.
Okay, you're both wrong. Kenneth Walker, 264 yards last week against Northwestern's defense. It is supposed to be decent against the run. Michigan State's gonna light it up. They had over 500 yards against Northwestern. They might hit 600.
Can I change it?
Yeah, I was gonna say,
no.
it's at Michigan State. It's at Michigan State.
I know.
Wait a minute. What can we? How? Okay, after we're all done, I can go back in and.
Nope. I'm gonna
after this is done, you can't change it.
I'm sticking with it. Stick with it. I'm not gonna break.
All right, boom, locked in.
Yep.
Next game, Oregon at Ohio State. Ohio State is picked to win by 14.5 points. Woo! That's gonna be a fun game.
OHIO.
Oh man, that's a big spread against a good team.
Yeah.
Yep. I am gonna say that Ohio State is gonna win at home. I believe it's gonna be less than 14 points. They're not gonna cover the spread. Oregon.
This is tough because this is comparing like Oregon to Minnesota, roughly, because they also had a 14-point spread. Obviously, they were playing away. I think Oregon is a bit more talented. I think Ohio State kind of spun their wheels a little bit in Minnesota. I think with the comfort in their home stadium, I'm going to go Ohio State to win and cover. And on that pick, Bush. Confidence.
This is gonna surprise. It surprised me. I'm guessing it'll surprise you. They've played 9 times. Oregon has never beat Ohio State.
And they never will.
Their closest game was 9 points in a Rose Bowl in 2010. I've seen the weapons that Ohio State has. They will win. They will cover. They're going to be happy at the shoe.
Yep, absolutely.
Okay, easy point for me. All right, next game, another FBS school, Indiana State against Northwestern at Northwestern. A little small spread here. Northwestern's picked to win by 38 points.
That little margin, just that little guy.
Northwestern can probably win, but not by 38 points. Indiana State.
I will second that. Oregon or Northwestern is going to win, but they are not going to win by 38 points.
Keep it simple. I will third that. Plain and simple. It'll happen. Fourth that. Wrap it up. I was just
Nothing to say.
Unimpressed with them last weekend.
Dad, back to you.
I already did. That's 4 for 4. I'm with you. I agree with you.
Boom, right along. Rutgers at Syracuse. Rutgers is picked to win by 2.5 points.
Oh, wait a minute. You know what I just thought about?
Please tell us.
People on Spotify couldn't see me put 4 fingers up.
No, they cannot.
Oh,
I'm going to agree with all the other 3, and I am picking Northwestern to win, but not to cover.
That's very, very true.
Okay,
Yeah.
go.
locked in.
Rutgers at Syracuse. Sally,
2.5 point spread.
I don't know.
what are your 2 favorite teams?
Yeah.
Right?
Follow them religiously. Let's go.
Yes, she does.
Rutgers.
Total guess.
You know what? Didn't happen to catch the Syracuse game week 1.
You know, I missed both of them.
I also did not happen to watch. I really didn't, unfortunately. Shout out, thank you, Ariel and Brian, for getting married. Beautiful wedding. Didn't hardly watch any college football last weekend. So let's just ride high. Let's go Big Ten strong and say Rutgers are going to win and cover.
Okay. Jump a spot, but whatever.
Let's go Scarlet. Sorry, Alex.
I don't care. I'm doing this just biased to the Big Ten. Same thing. Rutgers. Let's go.
There we go. Dad's got some research on him.
I can't disagree with you on this. I'm surprised that the spread is only 2.5. I think Rutgers is going to win, and it's going to be probably 10 or 11.
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. Maybe.
We'll see. All right. Purdue at Connecticut. Purdue is picked to win by 34 points.
Man.
Boom.
Win.
Tonight.
I just can't go against
Ooh.
spreads like that. Freak me out. Can I?
Don't get soft on me, Sally. Now, don't you dare get soft.
Yeah. 34 is way too much. I'm going UConn.
Yeah. You know what?
Uh,
I don't know much about UConn football.
You too?
I can tell you a lot about their women's basketball, but their football team, it is at Connecticut. I'm going to go against you guys. Purdue's going to win, but I think Connecticut's going to prevent the spread. Let's go boiler up, but not enough.
Oh my gosh. This one, they lost to Fresno State 45 deuce, nothing. They lost to the ever feared Holy Cross football team by 10.
Instant regret of my decision.
Purdue and spread right here. Oh, wait, listen.
Oh, Darla, that sounds nice. For those Spotify listeners, let me tell you about Dad's wife, our stepmom, Darla, just walked in and cracked him a cold one. No cue, no verbal assignment.
She just knows.
Nothing. I guess that's with how many years of marriage, Dad?
Only 24.
That's it.
Yeah, she knows when he's got a sip or two left in that can.
He has that 6th, maybe even a 7th sense. So,
and
thank you, Darla.
And then went right to which microphone to open it?
Yeah. Sorry, the blue snowball microphone sponsored by Sports Dolls on Spotify. I'm only getting better.
Yeah.
only getting better.
All right, next game. Ball State at Penn State. Penn State is picked to win by 22.5 points.
Okay.
I'll live a little and go with Penn State.
Oh gosh, that's a big spread, and Sally's picking it.
After
It's not in the 30s.
After watching Penn State's offense last weekend, oh my goodness, it was kind of pitiful. So Penn State will win, but they are not going to win by 22.5 points. We're going Ball State.
I think maybe Wisconsin defense is just that good that their offense struggled against them.
Actually.
They're going to look for a quick comeback. I'm going to go Penn State, especially this is going to bother Alex. It is at Penn State. So they're going to go nuts having their first home game in a year and a half. Let's go Penn State to win and cover.
Oh, this is do you realize 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 of our games have a greater spread than the Penn State game?
That's scary. That is terrifying, actually.
And you know they're going to white out at in Penn State. I'm Alex. I'm with you. Penn State will win, but by 21.
All right, Sally. What did you pick on that one?
Penn State.
Penn State.
Cover.
Team up. Let's make it happen.
Boom. Next game, Buffalo at Nebraska. Nebraska picked to win by 14 points.
And they will.
Heck yeah, they will. I second.
Let's go,
that.
Big Red. Here we go. Nebraska. Frost, make it happen.
We'll make it
Little
4 in a
McCaffrey.
row.
Let's go.
There we go. For our Spotify followers, Dad will make it 4 in a row.
Okay, next game will be kind of a fun one to watch. Iowa at Iowa State.
The old Cy-Hawk Trophy in Ames. Man, this is exciting. Sorry.
In lane.
I'm all hopped up because Charlie Cloud at the draft on Sunday night was talking about it. He's going to this game. It's going to be a big game, obviously. Iowa State.
Iowa State's picked to win by 4.5 points.
I hope they do. I'll vote with my heart on that one.
Sally, both teams are ranked, and they're ranked very well. It's in Ames.
Mhm.
Ooh, where are you going, Sally?
What?
Yeah, picked ISU.
Oh, she picked ISU. Okay, going with the
Yep.
home crowd.
I
Okay.
will go opposite. Iowa is going to win that game. All right. The only reason I'm going with that is University of Northern Iowa, an FBS school, gave Iowa State a really good run for their money last weekend.
True.
Yeah.
And it's Iowa.
Yeah, and
They're always in it.
they're not playing at home. I know Iowa State is tough, and I know Iowa is good. More or less, I mean, it comes down to who's going to control the game because
Ground and pound.
Iowa State is a little bit more spread, a little bit more fast paced with that Big 12 offense. Iowa is your definition of Big 10 offense of ground and pound, stop them on defense. Oh, I'm going to go with my heart on this one with Charlie Cloud. Let's go Iowa State to win at home and cover. Here we go. Let's go, Clones.
This one is also painful. Watching it, looking at the box score against UNI, I'm pretty sure that the Hawkeyes are better than UNI.
Correct.
However, it didn't seem like Iowa State opened their playbook up at all. I mean, they didn't have any big, any big plays, and they're an explosive team. I mean, real explosive team. I know I'm balking. I'm buying time here because I'm stuck.
College game day is going to be there. So you know the hype of Iowa State. Just Jack Trice is going to be up for grabs. It's going to be loud. It's going to be proud. It's going to be crazy. That's why I'm going with Iowa State with a great football team. Absolutely. But the team that they're playing have a tendency to shut down loud teams. I'm not helping your decision because I'm giving you pros and cons, Dad.
Iowa's won the last 5. Harley, this is for you across the street. Iowa State is going to win, but they're not going to cover.
The 4.5 point spread.
Yep, they're going to. It's going to be a late drive to win by 2.
It's, that is going to be a good game to watch. Great game.
Yeah, that's going to be fun.
For sure. Okay, hopefully a little redemption here. Eastern Michigan at Wisconsin. Wisconsin win by 26 points. Let's
go Ypsilanti, Michigan, Eastern Michigan. What's happening?
I mean, watching Wisconsin last week was very disappointing. I don't think they can cover by 26 if it's the same team. So we'll go Eastern Michigan.
I'm going to go with Wisconsin. Mertz and the whole team in general. I mean, that was a really tough loss at home on their opener that they should have won. Yeah. I think they're going to come out freaking hot and just it's going to be a beating. I think Wisconsin's going to win.
You
cover the
can't
spread.
have a comeback if you don't have a step back. Obviously, that a huge setback last weekend. Wisconsin, again at home, their fans are going to be fiending for a win. Wisconsin is going to put on a show. They're going to keep the pedal down. Wisconsin wins and covers.
Yeah, I'm totally there. Wisconsin let one slip through their fingers there. This is the third time they've played EM, and the largest margin was 56-0. Let me look up here. The last time they played, yeah, combined in the total last 3 games, Eastern Michigan has scored 9 points.
Hey, easy point your way, maybe.
Yeah.
So
We'll see. Will Mertz have, the Fumblerooski trophy again? Who knows? We'll see. Because I 100% blame the quarterback. If you can't hand the ball off, that is not the running back's fault. That is the quarterback's fault.
Yeah, if you got 3 of those in one game.
Got a little hiccup.
Another small spread coming. Idaho at Indiana. Indiana was kind of let down last weekend. I was hoping for a little bit more. Indiana is picked to win by 32.5 points. So
They can win, but not another one of these spreads. I'll go Idaho.
Don't go too crazy.
Wild.
yeah, 32. That's a lot. I mean, I don't know much about Idaho. I don't know about you guys. But I'm going to go that Indiana is going to win, but they're not going to cover the spread. They're going to get a lead, burn out the clock. Let's get to next week. Idaho's good.
They're going to be happy with a win for sure. Yeah, Dad's got the stats for Idaho. Just hold one moment for that. I'm gonna side with Alex on this one. I'm gonna go Indiana's obviously gonna win. They are not gonna cover a 32.5 point spread just based off of their performance last week. Sorry, Hoosiers, not quite.
yeah, I'm so curious let's be honest. Indiana did not look good against Iowa. And is that because Iowa is that good of a team and they're bringing back, an experienced team? Or, Indiana did not have any explosive plays. They're going to want to try to light it up. But look at you three all going.
They're not
all you three are all in the Idaho camp. Okay, let's go Indiana to cover right there. Let's do it.
Oh, bold move, Cotton.
Hoosier Nation.
All right, next game, Howard at Maryland. Oh, this is gonna be my favorite game of the week to watch. Can't wait for it. Maryland is picked to win by 24 points.
Sure. Let's go with the cover.
Maryland? All right. I don't even know the score of what Maryland did last weekend.
Oh, neither do I.
God, let me just look. Did they win?
It looks like they
did win. They did win.
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
I picked that one. Alex, you did not. Loser.
No, I'm aware.
Okay.
Is Howard an FBS school?
Howard is an Ivy League school, I believe. I could be wrong. I never attended an Ivy League school, but they seem, like the Harvards and all.
By a flip of the coin, Maryland's gonna win, not cover the spread. Howard.
Okay. Sally, what did you go with?
Maryland.
Okay. Oh, going with the big one.
Right?
Yeah, Howard is FCS.
Not even close.
Okay.
And
all right, they're FCS, and I haven't heard of them with NDSU playing this whole time. Yeah, Maryland's gonna win by more than they're gonna cover the spread.
Let's just put on a note. That's Alex's second time changing.
Hey, you didn't say anything, Josh. It was still my turn.
You heard Sally pick, obviously.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even that. It was just that Howard's FCS, and I was like, I've been following NDSU for almost over 10 years, and I have never heard of Howard.
Sally's pick does weigh often on my picks. But obviously, Tua's brother, still don't know his first name. But I'm gonna go Maryland to win and cover. Let's go Terps. Keep that wave going.
Let's do that for 4.
Boom.
Maryland to win and cover.
All right. Well, I'm sure I'll miss that game because I don't care about it. Anywho,
not a big Terps guy.
What's that?
Not a big Terps guy.
Oh, March Madness, Baxter years ago. Heck yeah. All right, Washington at Michigan. This will actually be a really fun one to watch. I'm looking forward to it. Michigan is picked to win by 7 points. I think just because they're in the big house.
We'll go with it. Michigan, they'll cover.
Can't disagree. Let's go back. There was a Washington game in what we picked. Was there or no? No. I'm just living. I'm living in the past.
No, it was fun watching Michigan this year. They want to rebuild that team. They want to be a dominant figure again. I think Michigan at home. I think it's going to be a good game. I believe they will win by more than 7.
I agree 100%. Obviously, they have the Jordan logo, so
Love
love
it.
to see it. Just like I went
that.
with Nebraska. Opposite. Let's go blue. Michigan win and cover.
Looking at the historical, this is interesting. These two teams have met in the Rose Bowl 4 times.
Jeez.
They haven't played since 02.
Mhm.
That one was at Michigan. Michigan won by 2 points. Let's just look at this. Wait a minute. Washington lost to Montana last week.
Ouch.
The Grizz.
Yeah, I saw that one.
I got a sweatshirt of Montana. Ashley wears it all the time. Huge Grizz fan. Huge Grizz fan. She was psyched.
We're going Michigan.
There we go.
Boom. That
So
is week 2.
A lot of big
A
spreads.
lot of huge spreads.
Yeah.
So
I
this
mean,
would be
thankfully,
interesting one.
thankfully, we're not going wins losses because that would be clear as day.
Yeah, it'd be too easy.
But a lot of big spreads, a lot of points need to be scored. We're looking for a big week 2, bouncing off the first week jitters. We'll see who has it.
This has to be a record for the most games that we all agreed on.
That was 4, I believe. I'm looking all over it. Yeah, we got ISU. We all have Rutgers. We all have Nebraska.
And
Josh,
let's be very
did you
clear
Basically, we all
again.
have Maryland to win by more than 24 points.
Josh,
Was
did you
I-
pick Purdue or UConn?
Oh, Purdue. Oh, wait, no,
Yeah,
I said boiler up, but not that much.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Okay.
Sally, great.
Paying
Great.
attention over here.
Yeah, obviously. Now, will it bite me in the ass? Maybe. We'll see. You're either going to be a
This
hero.
this
or a villain.
podcast is not made for children. Josh just said the A word.
Oh my! We're on Spotify. Goodness gracious! Just put an E next to it, and then we can curse all we want.
Wait, did it not update it for Josh?
I haven't seen it yet.
Didn't hit
You
it.
got to hit enter.
Oh, dang it. I was trying to.
Con Josh, I'm gonna guess that says smells.
Yeah. You're
Josh
so smart,
smells.
Josh.
Thank you, Alex, for
You
those,
bet. Anytime, just for
for
you.
those Spotify people that can't see the spreadsheet. He changed it to Yukon space Josh smells because Alex has the comebacks of a 5th grader, so that's good.
You shouldn't be so smelly.
Shouldn't smell so goddamn bad.
You know, I was sitting there looking at the schedule this week, and it's like all of these non-conference games. This is a lot of picks. People, we will not be picking this many games down the road once we get into Big Ten schedule.
How many do we have? I don't want to go through it.
15.
No shit. Sorry again. Let's put an explicit next to our Spotify.
14. I exaggerated.
Wow. It did seem like a lot of picks. Let's get in conference play again, shall we?
Yep.
Well,
Let's see.
Yeah.
Wait a minute. How many Big Ten teams are there? 14. All non-conference. Yep. There's the math.
there you go. Round it up. Let's make it happen. So let's hope for a big week in the Big Ten. Don't think they really showed out last week, but week 2, another week. It's college football. You never know.
Heck
And
yeah.
watch out. Next week, the algorithm has enough data to start working, and then, it's all bets are off.
That algorithm's going to get you about 500 records. So let that algorithm play for all I care.
Well, Ashley, should we call this a wrap?
You bet. It was fun.
Gronk just scored a touchdown. Dang it.
Oh, damn. Dang. All right. On the final notes, never bet against TB12 because he's back another year. And that's my closing statement. That's all I got the rest of the night.
4 and looking good.
Absolutely. All right. Bring it in, folks. Week 2 in the books. Sports Stones on 3. 1, 2, 3. Sports Stones.
Wait. Wait a minute. When you put your hand up to the camera, look at how it do what you did, Alex. And then look at what you did. Oh, wait, it lightened it up. There, look at that.
Believe it or not, it is very bright in here.
Oh,
So
and then it
I don't know.
adjusts again. Yeah, I don't know.
Maybe you need to have these, the lighting I have.
The
I set up
lights.
the lighting in this house for this podcast in the basement. It was a year coming. And we're finally here. So
Yeah.
I'm finally.
Man, it went dark on you there in Fargo. You guys really need to get
benefits.
jobs that you can afford to turn lights on.
Right?
Tough times.
All right. Well, there you have it.